Hey, what's up everybody? This is Oseberg501 and today I want to go over what I think is the best way to level up crafted weapons in Destiny 2. And the best news is that this is not Shiro-Chi, and this is going to be done at Terminal Overload on Neptune. This is essentially a public event that takes over an entire zone and it constantly runs, so when one completes, the next one starts and you get to launch into it, so it's very easy to get into and very easy to do. And once you complete a Terminal Overload, two chests are going to spawn at the end. One that's going to take a terminal overload key and the other one that's free. Now for the free chest, you can actually reset this up to 4 times because once the event is over, you loot the chest, you're going to get on your Sparrow and follow just pretty much any road until you get to a load point. So the new area's name is going to pop up at the bottom left. Then you just head back and this will reset the free chest, allowing you to loot it every time you do this. You can pretty much always do this 3 times, but sometimes if you're fast enough, you can do it up to 4 times. So that's going to be 4 different times you loot this chest, and it's going to give you a few pieces of gear every single time you loot it. It's also going to give you a big chunk of a reputation with a Nimbus. But the thing we're looking at in this video is leveling up crafted weapons while doing this, because it's actually pretty good if you're trying to level up multiple crafted weapons at once. Because every time you loot the free chest, you're going to give any crafted weapon you have equipped 30% of a level. Now it's actually 29 to 30%. I think it may be like in between that, but it's right around 30% for every weapon you have currently equipped. So what I do is I go do the terminal overload with my normal pieces, then I equip 3 different crafted weapons, and then I loot the chest, go do the Sparrow where you can reset the chest, go take your Sparrow to a new load zone, come back so you can reset the chest time and time again, and this is going to give you 30% on each one of those weapons. It does not matter the level. It could be level 1 or level 100. It's going to give 30% every time you open the chest. So if you're leveling up 3 different weapons, this is giving 90% of a level every time you open this chest. And this is completely massive. And it's generally much better than Shiro-Chi, just because if you've done that before, that can get very boring. And you're getting the new weapons from this event. It's a little bit more active because you can actually get some loot and do some combat if you want to do that. Now, one of the best parts about this is it's very easy to just constantly relaunch into Terminal Overload to get put into a new instance. So once you go look at Neptune and find where Terminal Overload is, you click on it and launch into it. Now this is going to put you into a random instance with other players, and these other players could be at any part on the Terminal Overload. There could be nobody else there and it's the very start of one, or they could be in the last boss, or sometimes you even get in where they just defeated the last boss and the chests are there, so you can just go loot the chests and you didn't have to do anything. But what you can do is you can just go to your map if you're in an instance that hasn't started yet, or if you want to only join ones that are on the last boss. All you have to do is go back to your map, click Terminal Overload, and launch back into it. You don't have to go back to orbit at all. You just relaunch into the activity. It's going to put you in a new instance. So you can pretty much refresh and look for a new instance as fast as you can load the area. So what I usually recommend doing is just doing this until you get to one that's either on phase 2 or 3. If you really want to be picky, you could just constantly reload until you get to a phase 3 version of this. Go in, help kill the boss, then you loot your chest and you're done. And also while you're doing this, I would recommend looking for the heroic patrols when you're here. Those are the yellow patrols, and those will guarantee you a new Neomuna weapon that can be crafted, so they can be deep sight, very easy to do, and those are just something else I always look for when I'm going in and out of these terminal overloads. But that is all you're going to be doing for this weapon XP farm. Very good. Like I mentioned, put 3 crafted weapons on, you're going to get 90% every time you open that chest, and you can open the chest up to 4 times every single time you complete a terminal overload. So tons of weapon XP, and it's really nice because you're getting a bunch of gear pieces and a ton of reputation for Nimbus. But that's all I want to go over, so subscribe if you want to see more Destiny 2 or other FPS videos. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about this weapon XP farm, and thanks for watching.